Welcome back to my garage. Today we break some stuff on the brute force concept engine. We fix it, then we break some more stuff and fix that, and we think we've broken even more stuff, but then realize it's just some clearance issues. We also do some stuff to the death trap ender bike and take it for a test ride. Enjoy.
Take me by the hand, making me a man. That one night you made everything alright. Yeah, that one night you made everything alright.
There's a problem here. It's leaking. Very likely because I didn't wait long enough after applying Loctite to that one bolt that's protruding into the water jacket. Ah, stupid. I'll take it apart and hopefully there's no water in the cylinder itself. Does not look promising. There's water inside here. Fuck. Ah. Well, at least we could have a look at the reeds and stuff, and they look fine. There's no water in these small hoses here, which tells me the water did not make it past the crankcase. How did it get in there? I need to pressure test the water system. We've broken the seal between the two cylinder halves. Take the cylinder off, split it, and figure out a way to make it work. I'm not sure how well the camera is picking that up, but you can clearly see it's leaking into the exhaust port there. There's two water passages here, one on each side of the exhaust port. I think I can get a small O-ring groove around them. I'm hoping I can. The cylinder is sitting here now. It needs to be split apart, and I need to figure out a better way of sealing the two halves. I didn't feel like starting on that now. I felt like taking a ride on the death trap ender bike. Since last time I've installed a rear brake, a hand brake, or an emergency brake than anything. It works though, in case the front brake decides to give in. The weather has cleared and I was going for a quick test ride, but once you know, just 500 meters away from here, there they were. You know who I'm talking about. Sitting in their car. Luckily there's a side road, so I snuck away. These days used to be so quiet up here. I live just 1 kilometer from the Swedish border, so this is a border crossing. The border is still closed from Sweden to Norway. It's opening up tomorrow though. Maybe things will calm down then. Fuck. That's the second time I tipped my bike over. We'll start furthest away from the port. I don't think that's too bad. A little bit more. Same thing to the other side, and we're ready to reassemble. Found something suitable and got it properly seated, but now it's sitting below the surface. I don't think I got it properly seated last time. We'll have to do a skim cut now and use a base gasket, hoping it's still fairly round. Definitely needs honing. It's fine near the bottom, but in the middle of the ports here it gets tight. The bridges are probably bulged in from pressing. Bummer I didn't check for that before assembling the head. I wanted a tighter squish, so I'm hoping it's around 0.5 now, which was the plan. 0.52, roughly 0.5. Great. Of course, I forgot to pressure test it before assembling. We'll do it now though, and I'm crossing fingers it's not leaking. Sitting at slightly above 5 psi. We'll let it sit like this while I make a cup of coffee. See if the needle moves. Seems fine. Plan was to go on a test ride and turn off the light here. Plan was to go on a test ride to the nearest town in Sweden, about 20 miles from here. Weather is great. Roads are still wet though. With the wet roads and the sun, it was impossible to see potholes. And with this bike, potholes are dangerous. And also the seat is really uncomfortable. Flashback of how numb I was from commuting on this bike. Runs great though. Got to stretch it a little bit there. Assembled the rest of the engine. I've got the sous vide cooker going, heating up the water. No leaks yet. Got my computer here, hooked that up to the Ignitec ignition, and we can record RPM while it's running. Interesting to see what kind of RPM we're running at. experienced a little soft seize there, I think. Hopefully that's because I started revving it too early. Could be the ring gap not being large enough. My ignition trigger has slipped. Don't think we experienced a soft seize. I think we lost clearance behind this pulley. There's not enough clearance here and it's rubbing. We'll have to fix that. Great news. This video is long enough already though, so that's for the next one. And we'll start building the dyno now that we fixed that leak. I just couldn't get myself to start working on the dyno when I knew there was a leak in the cylinder here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.